Yo, 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 we are live right now, people. It is 4 minutes past 8 p.m. right now on the 2nd of August 2021 right now. I'm in London, England right now. It is movie night right now. The Epic Monkey's in the house right now. Welcome, people. How is everybody doing today? It is Candyman on Netflix for movie night. What up, homies? What up? How's y'all doing? About to get started. But before we do, let's have a little chatting. We just went live. So what's up, man? How's your day going? How's your day been? Appreciate you joining the live stream. Is this what we doing? Just getting a few things set up. Big up for the like. Big up for the like on YouTube, whether you're on Twitch or YouTube. I appreciate you. Let's see here. Let's see here. But yeah, so I'm gonna say this about Candyman. I've not seen it. This is literally gonna be the first time I'm watching it, which I appreciate. You know, these sorts of things aren't the way. This isn't necessarily the best way to watch a movie for the first time, but you know, it is what it is. I'm watching this for the first time. I know a little bit about it, I guess. I know it's a horror movie. I know a few things about it, but I don't really know much. I mean, I haven't seen it before. Literally, not seen. I've just heard of it. So, you know, that kind of thing. It does sound like the type of movie that the young ones probably shouldn't be watching. Matter of fact, it sounds like the type of movie even us old ones shouldn't be watching as well. Yo, what up, Cooping Up? Wagwan Coops. Haze makes the gays pay. Okay. Well, hopefully everybody's paying. Because ain't nothing free. There's no guarantee. A lot of jungle out there. Ooh. What up, Coop? How you doing, my man? Coop's in the house. What? It's movie night tonight, Coops. So every other Monday we do movie night. This one is what you call it? Oh God, bloody hell. Candyman on Netflix. So how it works is that I can't actually show the movie on screen because, you know, copyrights and all that kind of stuff. But if you have Netflix, you know, we get it set up on 0 and I let y'all know when to press play. If you don't have Netflix or if you don't have the movie in any other way, that's cool. It's cool. You know, you can still watch, still have fun, still have that we can still have fun. Yo, what up, Sam? What up, Alan? Good. I'm fucking old DJ farm management at the moment. Oh, doing DJ Go. Gotcha. Okay, is that? I guess that involves a lot of like songs and moving around audio files and that kind of thing. Candyman. The Candyman can. Oh, the Candyman can. But what can the Candyman do? Some of you have seen this movie already, which is cool. I've not seen this movie before, so I'll be watching it for the first time. It's cool. It's going alright, Mr. Evans. Resident Evans. It's going alright. You know, getting ready to watch this movie. If you got Netflix, get it set up on 0. And I'll let you know when to press play in a little bit. All the non-fun, non-sexy, nerdy BS. Yeah, but that's sort of cool stuff though, isn't it? Like, being out on stage and, you know, DJing and controlling the crowd and all that kind of stuff is all cool and all, but the real stuff, you know, all the so-called nerdy stuff, you know, that's what gets you the girls, man. Or I don't know, maybe. Somebody likes it, I'm sure. I became a pixel artist. Oh, nice. What kind of pixel art you doing? And a few points, mixes, you know. Okay, it's long. That's it. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess it's all the stuff that you gotta do to make sure the cool stuff goes through smoothly, though. Like all the, you know, all the boring stuff, all the non-glamorous stuff, you know, all the behind-the-scenes stuff that people don't really know about. You know, everybody knows about being on stage and, you know, like mixing and you know, spinning records and scratching, and everybody knows about all the cool stuff like that, but all the stuff that you need to do to make sure that goes smoothly and that goes as well as possible, you know, it's still got to be done. You know, maybe it's long, it might be boring, but if it's not done, if the little things ain't done, then the big things don't work, you know. But y'all know that. Y'all know that. Honestly, Candyman isn't as sweet as Haze. Oh, well, I mean, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not, because from what I understand about the Candyman, like I said, I ain't seen it, but I'm just saying, it might not be I'm not sure the Candyman's as sweet as anybody, for what I understand. But I guess we'll find out in a moment. I mean, I was making some sprites for a Minecraft mod, okay, but I don't know how to make mods or anyone who makes mods. But I made one as a gift for one of my friends. Oh, that's pretty cool. I mean, you can find stuff like that, I'm sure, like if you look on YouTube, or it's got to be, I assume there's like, what do you call it, tutorials and things like that on YouTube, because YouTube just has about tutorials like everything these days. Like, YouTube is practically the world's biggest free university. Like, you can literally find out how to do anything on YouTube. Like, it's like that right now. So yeah, have a look around. You might find some things, might learn some things, or maybe look up stuff like Skillshare. I've never used Skillshare, but I keep hearing about it from all they sponsor a bunch of YouTubers, so I guess they're doing something right. YouTubers never lie, so if they're sponsoring YouTubers, it must be a good program. It's not like YouTubers have ever taken money from a company that turned out to be a scam or anything. So if they're sponsoring a bunch of YouTubers, they must be a good company, right? I'm just saying. Respond, does this movie need any llamas? I think this movie is probably going to need a lot of llamas, actually, but you're not going to see it on screen anyway, so I think I'm good for not putting llamas on screen, because I'm not going to show this movie at all anyway. But from my understanding, there may be 1 or 2 llamas in there, but yeah, like I said, this movie might not be suitable for anybody of any age, from what I understand of it. This movie might not be suitable for anybody of any age, but we'll see. We'll get it ready. Tried using it, but I need to pay for it, and I don't have no money. Well, oh yes, well yeah, Skillshare's not free. Skillshare's not free, but YouTube is. So yeah, look on YouTube. All right. So, if y'all want to get ready, about to press play in a moment. And like I say, if you got Netflix, you could get it lined up on Netflix on the 0 mark. Candyman on Netflix. If you don't have Netflix, but you got it another way, that's cool too. Get it lined up on that. But if you don't have it at all, not a problem. You still have some fun. You still have some fun, you know. So I'm gonna switch over to this screen so y'all can see what I can see, which is not much of anything right now, to be honest with you. You're not gonna see anything, but hey, we'll go with this. Yo, what up, Frozen? Well, I miss Carl. Carl misses you too, I'm sure. I wanted to ask you, what is your passion? My passion. What is my passion? I feel like I'm passionate about, I guess when it comes down to it, I would say that I am most passionate about creativity and expressing creativity in various ways. The way that I do that currently is through comedy, and also through the movie reviews and the game reviews that I do as well, and also just through the vlogs and things like this, just like being live and just being in the moment, being myself, just in that moment, being present in the moment, and as full an extent of myself as the internet would allow, so I would say just being expressive is my main passion, and I've done that, like I say, mostly, like right now it's a lot through comedy, but I've done it through poetry in the past, I've done it through script writing in the past. Some of those things I may come back to, never say never, right? But I think when it comes down to it, it's being creative, being expressive, and being the best version of myself, which hopefully helps other people to be the best version of themselves along the way. So yeah, what's your passion? Already and waiting for this film. It's such a classic. Ooh, I don't have a passion. I still need to find one. Start with the things you enjoy doing. Start with the things you enjoy doing. Don't worry about whether it makes money. Don't worry about whether other people understand it or if they like it. Don't worry about any of that. Just start with the things that you do, no matter how small it may be. whether that's games, whether that's movies, whether that's something completely different, whatever it is that you enjoy doing, just start with those and start with keeping those in your life as much as possible. And then through that, you know, you find the things that you naturally find the things that you gravitate towards, the things that you realize that actually there's things that you want to do within this. There's you want to take it further than, you know, beyond the hobby. You kind of find that, just but start with the things you enjoy doing, and you kind of figure those sorts of things out on the way. So that's my unsolicited advice to anybody who's looking for their passion. Start with what you enjoy, and don't be afraid to change your mind, because you could always change your mind. You might like something one day, you don't have to like it the next day. You know, you can change your mind, you can change your opinion, you can change your viewpoint as you go through life. As you have more experiences, you meet new people, you get exposed to different ideas, different philosophies, and just different things about life and the world, and you discover new things and things you now know that you didn't know then. So you could always change your mind, you could always change your perspective. But yeah, just be humble, be open, be honest, and always be honest with yourself first and foremost. And yeah, just be you. You know, that's all you gotta do. Be you. I was up to us if I was optimistic. I said I hope so. Well, I guess I answered that question then, didn't it? You don't like it, or it doesn't make money. I mean, if it does, if people like it, or if it makes, I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying look for things that people don't like, or things that look like don't make money. I'm saying just don't worry about whether or not it makes money, or whether or not other people like it, or whether or not other people understand it. Or what I'm saying is that shouldn't be your focus. Just focus on the things that you enjoy doing, regardless of, you know, anything else. Because the society will tell you about, oh, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna, you know, this is me success. You know, you just do you. You know what I mean? Focus on the things you enjoy. Don't worry about, you know, whether it makes money or not. Don't worry about if other people like it or not. Don't worry about, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just the things that you enjoy, and then go from there. And maybe that's the thing that you become passionate about. Maybe it leads onto something else that you become passionate about. But I'm just saying, start with the things that you enjoy. I'm taking a shit. Good to know. Hands fashion is rocket pissing. Hey, well, that's so good. Well, there you go. Technology. That's something to start. In fact, you know a lot about headphones, so yeah, that could be a good place to start. That could be a good place to start. But speaking of starting, are you ready? If it's on 0, then we're about to go. So on play. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, play. So on play. 3, 2, 1, play. Kind of a false start, but hey. There we go. There we go. There we go. I can watch it. But if I do, YouTube stops playing. You can watch. Oh, right, you talk about the movie. I gotcha. Okay, that's cool. It may. Yeah, gotcha. Netflix, and then, yeah, I guess it's like different screens, and cool. I gotcha. It's all good, man. It's all good. But yeah. So, the way I've set it up, you should see the subtitles popping up in the box there. In fact, yeah, that should be showing up on the box there. So cool. Seen it already. Okay, we're good then. Virginia Madsen. Tony Todd. Tony Todd's been in loads of stuff, man. Zonda Berkeley. He was in 24. In fact, Tony Todd, I think, was in 24 as well. I'm pretty sure Tony Todd was in the episode or 2 of 24. Vanessa Williams. Okay. Who else is in this? Michael Culkin. Is he related to Macaulay Culkin? Producer Clive Barker. He did Hellraiser. There are 3 parts to this to the movie. Yeah, I think they made like a bunch of films in the series, didn't they? I don't know how many, loads. I saw some of them pop up. In an hour or so, it will be Peter. Alan's got that the piece schedule on point. It's pretty good. Ooh, good to know, man. So yeah, it's based on a book by Clive Barker. Alright. That's what the other half was doing this tonight. He started singing 50 Cent. Well, that's Candy Shop, isn't it? I take it to the candy shop so you can lick a lollipop. Well, blood is actually what you used to live, really, so. Buzzing. Ooh, this guy don't sound too nice, man. This guy don't sound too nice at all. It's the beginning, middle, and end. I take you to the candy shop so you can lick the lollipop. They're remaking this movie, actually. Being directed by Jordan Peele, who did Get Out. So that's something to look forward to. Hellraiser's a good movie. Yeah, girls like them bad boys. Yo, what up, Mac? I heard you looking for a Candyman bit. Oh, is that one of the lines? Yo, wagwan, Mac. I don't watch it. Oh, nice. Guess this is getting remixed. Oh, okay. This part I know about. They look in the mirror and say anything 5 times. Cause that's how they advertised it. Why would you want to try that though? Like, even if it's not true, like, why would you want to try that? I only watched the 2020 remake. Oh, it's a follow-up to it. Oh, okay. Well, did he say his name 6 times? Like, if he just jump to, if you say it real quick, does he still come? The reboot is supposed to come out October, but pushed to next year. Oh, yeah, I guess because of COVID and all that whole thing. Candyman didn't beat COVID. Candyman beats everybody but COVID. Yo, what up, Oliver? Ooh. There is another Ghostbusters. Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife. I think that's out this year, actually. It was pretty cool. Venom 2, yes, yeah. You know, Venom wasn't a great movie. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd want to watch Venom 2 still anyway, because whatever, but I don't think Matt's going to want to watch Venom 2, though, for a particular reason. Try it. And if you don't scream in a few weeks, we'll understand why. What, say Candyman in the mirror 5 times? I think I'll pass. Unless someone's actually going to give me candy, then I might say it. Then, yeah. James Man had a breakdown of this film, but it was shelved because of COVID. Oof. Hopefully that comes out. COVID got everything, man. There's Xander Berkeley. He was in 24. Man, he's very young in this, isn't it? I was a kid when I saw this. We all said his name 5 times in the mirror. Well, maybe Candyman came for you, and this is what happens afterwards. Like everybody talks about the afterlife. Maybe this is the afterlife, and we just don't know it. Maybe that's the real mystery. We're all already dead. We just don't know it yet. Venom was, I mean, it wasn't, it had its charm, but yeah, it just wasn't, like a turd rolling. It just made some odd choices, like a turd rolling in the wind. Siren came out with the shower instead of the mirror. I hate Venom and Tom Hardy boy. Which would you hate more though, Tom Hardy or Venom? I never saw a Venom movie. I mean, I think it's on Netflix actually still. I think. Of course he is. Of course he's banging his students. Look at this guy. He looks like the type to bang his students, to give them an A. How come you didn't like it? It's not so much I didn't like it, it just wasn't particularly good. It just had some odd choices. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a terrible film. It's just, keep trying to get Mr. Numbers, but we're always busy now. Ah, I hear that, man. It's tough. Life gets in the way. Killed me and I'm not being brought back to stop the internet. Yeah, that's what happened, man. We're all dead and we're just like living, right, until we die again. And that's when we realize we've been dead the whole time. That's the big twist at the end. We're all already dead. Hey, isn't that the no? That's not somebody else. That's not her. That's not her. Somebody else. Walking Dead 20 got the final season. Okay, that's on. That's on Disney Plus now, isn't it? Oh, Monkey and Venom. Okay, Monem. Gotcha. It's a crap actor. People overrated. Hardy boy too much. What's the dude who had Venom? That was Tom Hardy. Like 6 Sense. I watched 8 Mile the other day on Netflix. Yeah, 8 Mile's a good movie. Tom Hardy is a bad actor though. I mean, well, no, you said overrated actor. Overrated. I mean, I don't know if he's I guess he's. I don't know. I guess he's not like greatest actor in the world level, but I don't know. He's got some skills. Some skills. Like, you know, what's that one? What's that one called? Oh, flipping out, I forgot what it's called. That's how good it was. Mad Max, that's it, Mad Max. Yeah, he played himself really. You played yourself. Eminem talked to DJ Khaled after. He said, "What do you think of 8 Mile?" He said, "You played yourself." I think Eminem is a good actor. I mean, he hasn't done that many movies, and yeah, 8 Mile he pretty much played himself, so it's hard to say if he's a good actor or not. But I guess he's good at what he did. So, yeah. Jason Momoa is a crap actor. Jason Momoa, he's Aquaman. I can see who else good at. Okay, that's Dexter. Yeah, Dexter season 9 coming out. Yeah.
On the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper.
I watched the first season of Dexter. I never bothered after that, to be honest. I mean, it was alright, but I guess I just, yeah. Maybe I'll try it again. Maybe. Surprise, motherfucker. Is that the cop who's a serial killer but tracks down serial killers? Let's see. Yes, you might believe it tonight, but free postage. Oh, nice. Hey, if you want it, that's a good price, man. You might not sit for that price for much longer. Hey, Haze, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Like I said, I did. Yeah, I did like the first season. Like, it was pretty good, but yeah, I just never got around to watching it again and never really bothered. I don't know. We'll see. Yo, Infinite 1054, Wagwan, man. Are they gonna do it? Well, she said it 5 times. The what was it? The white lady said it 5 times. The black lady didn't. Could this be a movie where the? You know what? Here's something I've noticed actually, and maybe I'm wrong because, granted, I've not seen every horror movie ever. But you know, there's this whole thing about in movies the black guy gets killed first, right? Especially like in the 80s movies, the 80s, 90s movies, the black guy gets killed first. Here's some. Ooh. Scared her. Here's something I've noticed. In horror movies, specifically horror movies, oftentimes a black guy doesn't get killed first. I'm just saying. I might need to do more research on the matter, but I feel like there's quite a few horror movies, even going like back to like the 60s, where the black guy isn't the first person to get killed. Other movies, like action movies, whatever, yeah. But horror movies specifically, I feel like the black guy, at least a lot of the ones that I've seen, the black guy isn't the one that gets killed first. So yeah, just saying, man, just saying. Lost track of Dexter on first watch. It wasn't until I rewatched it years later I fully appreciated it. Sometimes it's like that. Getting found Dexter. Yeah, it's off. Wait, what's off? What happened? Did something happen? We still streaming? We still live, yeah? I think we're still live. We're still live. Yeah, I think we're still. I was changing channels and saw a man wearing an apron killing someone. That might have been like, I don't know, kill a chef or something. Chef man. I thought you was talking about Dexter's Laboratory. Different Dexter, dude. Different Dexter. Still live. Awesome. We still live, y'all. We still live. Live with Candyman. DD. Who's DD? Oh wait, Dexter's Lab. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, DD from Dexter's Lab. Yeah. I know you're talking about the sister. You would make an excellent Candyman. Giving out sweets to kids or something. I'm not sure I want to be doing that, to be honest with you. I might get arrested for something I didn't do. Man, look at that place though. How do they look like cops though? Come on. Give them that lollipops. Yeah. The Candyman can. Oh, the Candyman can. The Candyman can, cause it mixes it up, it makes the world taste good. That graffiti's new. That looks very new, it looks fresh. Doors open when you least expect it. Oof. Yeah, Shepherd's Pie is good, but I mean, let's not get carried away now. I mean, let's not get carried away. Yeah. I remember the last one I had Shepherd's Pie, actually. I think it's been a while. I think it's been a good while. Thing is, people do though. That's a sad bit. People do live in places like that. People live in worse places like that. That's so sad. Man. That was like an abandoned building. Well, I guess that part is actually abandoned. Would be there for 5 seconds, let alone 5 minutes. Look at that. No, I ain't gonna sit down, are you? Oh, she is as well. Put the jacket down first. Oh, my coat touching that dirty ass bath. Sub, counts to stay for a club. Would I go in that building? Somebody leaves sweets in that place. You ain't gonna eat that, are you? Those sweets look fresh still. Somebody just put them sweets there. Oh, snob. Yeah, okay. Gotcha. Brilliant. Give out your names. Give out your name to people you don't even know. Like, come on now. Why would you believe somebody you don't know? Who's gonna let them come into your apartment and you, bruh, you not see this place? raise the sun best she can. I'm getting the impression that this film has a deeper message to it. You know, not just a horror movie. There's like the deeper context and what was that, Penn and Teller? Comes in when you hear Candyman's backstory. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just get the feeling like there's a lot going on beneath the surface of a Candyman killer. Like, there's probably like all kinds of metaphors and things. Oof. It's a dark story, man.
Candyman through the town to Cabrini Green, where they proceeded to saw off his right hand with a rusty blade. Another came to his aid. But this was just the beginning of his ordeal. Nearby there was an apiary, a dozen hives filled with hungry bees. They smashed the hives and stole the honeycomb, smeared it over his prone naked body. Stung to death by the bees. Burned the body of a giant hive, and then scattered his happy bees.
Oof, that is horrible. I'll watch myself later. Have you seen? Yes, I've seen that. Adam Sandler movie. Funny film, man. Plays when he plays golf. Man, you hear that backstory though? Damn. don't know nothing. I feel like a lot's happened, but this film has actually been on that long. It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, this kid's sitting on his own. Oh, don't try and guilt. Ugh. Really? Really? If something happened to this kid, what happened? Ugh, mate, come on now. International racial, I know today, but back then, however, I messed up. The world is today, it could always be worse. We could have lived like, yeah, man. Yeah, I think in America as well, like in the UK, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've definitely had our problems in the UK as well, or have our problems in the UK, I should say. But interracial relations in America is a much different thing than it is over here. Like even today, it's kind of a big deal to be, you know, in an interracial relationship in America. Like it's not quite the norm over there. Like it happens, of course, but it's not quite the norm. Whereas over here, literally nobody cares. Like. Or at least very few, if any. Like you trying to get stuck in it. Man, this kid saw that. Like you trying to get stuck in the air. Lovers will have to say, hey, I agree with that. I agree with that. Ain't gonna get no arguments out of me on that point. You love who you love, and if they love you back, even better. Even better. It's just crazy when, you know, you read about sort of like race issues and how ingrained it gets in society sometimes, and ain't nice, man. It ain't nice. But that's part of how we deal with it, is to acknowledge the past, acknowledge what happened, and try to make sure we don't repeat that. You know what I love about scenes like this? You could almost feel like you could smell it yourself. You know what I mean? Like, of course you can't smell it, but you almost feel like, oh. Nah, you see that? I ain't gonna rewind it, but you, oh, when she flashed a camera and the face came up. Oof. Don't turn around, kid. where basic level of respect comes in. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. Basic level of respect, human decency. There you go, that's the line that Matt was saying. The thing is, if you're the one that did it, are you going to say the exact same way you said it when you said it, though? You know what I mean? Like, why would you say the line in the exact same way you said it when you know that you're the one that did it? Okay, why do they get them to say the same line? They're going to know who pointed them out. Up a little. Wow, hey, look at the Candyman, bitch. Let's be fair, she got like a real good look at his face, so even if he didn't say the line, she would have known exactly who it was. Well, ain't he though? So you just hit her in the face with the hook. Didn't kill her. Just kind of left her in the toilet after she got a good look at his face. This don't seem like a very smart criminal, to be honest with you. I'm just saying. Candyman is kind of creepy. Creepy man. I mean, he's calling himself the Candyman. He's hanging around toilets, so just saying, man. You know what? I think we're going to pause for a moment. So, guys, if you want to get ready to pause, time for a little break. See. So, if you want to get ready, I'm gonna hit that pause on pause. So 3, 2, 1, pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. So yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. See, go get myself right. Should be back in about 5-ish minutes or so. So if you guys can stick around, that would be awesome. But yeah, should be back in about 5 minutes. But if I'm not back in 5 minutes, wait longer. But yeah, just be back in a little while. Get myself right, get my mind right, get my body right, get all of that right. and then we'll come back and watch the rest of the Candyman. There's about 56 minutes left, so we've still got a bit to go. But yeah, come back in just a little bit. It's PP time. Yeah, that's the one. All right, here we go. See you guys in a little bit, homies.
God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper fly They saying I'm the man. Facts, bro. Lot of haters. Tell me where they at, though. I'm the new pop.
All right. Thank you for sticking around. For those who stuck around, thank you for joining. For those who have joined, Alan peeing like a rocket again. All right. Well, somebody's got to. Oh, are you saying Haze don't straight to it? Dude, if you're peeing like a rocket, I feel like you need to give that advice yourself. Because if you're peeing like a rocket each time, I hope your toilet is reinforced. You know what I'm saying? Like, if every time you're peeing, it comes out like a rocket, you don't want to have like some I don't know, like triple steel iron Kevlar toilet or something, you know, just like reinforced just to make sure it don't break each time. Like, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But we is back, about to watch the rest of Candyman. About 50 something minutes left. So if y'all want to get it ready, and then we'll press play in just a moment or two. Let me just find the right button. There we go. There we go. Bro, hello, what up? I can't read the Ryzen, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, I can't read the name. But if you let me know how that is pronounced, then I'll try and say that. But appreciate you coming through over on Twitch, watching Candyman today over on the YouTubes. What's up about on the Netflix? Candyman's on Netflix. Well, it's streaming on YouTube and on Twitch. So yeah, big up for coming through. You like English football? Cool. Cham, call you Cham. Okay, big up Cham for coming through. Appreciate that, man. But yes, movie night today. We do movie nights every other Monday, and this is the other Monday, so that's what we're doing today. But yeah, we live stream, we got games, we do reactions, we do vlogs, we do all kinds of cool stuff, so make sure you stick around, man, have some fun. English football, you know, I don't really follow football too much these days, to be honest with you, but you know, I do try to keep up with some of the games. We didn't win the Euros just gone, but hey, we did get to the final, so we did alright. He looks like you really. Oh, I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I look really cool. I look really cool. If I am, you didn't say I am cool. It's just I look cool. So as long as I look cool, I guess I'm doing something right. Toilet is bomb-proof. All right, that's good to know. It's good to know. I think you're just trying to make me. But I don't know. If you start peeing like a rocket, though, you might start flying through your roof, though. So maybe it's best you don't. I'm just saying, Sam. It might be best you don't pee like a rocket, because you might just end up shooting through the ceiling and have to call the guys that come fix it each time. I'm just saying. You gotta be grateful for small mercies. But yeah, let's. When I transition into a dog, you'll be jealous. You know, I think at that point we'd all be jealous, to be honest. Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't mind living like a dog for a day. You know, maybe I don't know if I want to live like a dog forever, but maybe at least for a day, just to have people. Only thing is that people pet you when you're a dog. I'm not sure I'd like that too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like dogs don't like being petted. In fact, I tell you what, cats. I'm pretty sure cats don't like being petted. You know, they pretend they like it, right? But I'm pretty sure they don't actually like it. What they're doing, they're pretending to like being petted, and what they're really doing is biding their time until they're ready to take over the world. That's my theory on cats. I'm just saying, man. You know, it might sound silly, but one day, like 100 years from now, the cats are going to take over, and we won't even know what happened. We'll be like, hey, I thought they liked being petted. I thought they liked being up. Nah, I'm telling you, cats don't like being pets. They don't. They pretend to like it. They make us think they like it. But one day, I'm telling you, man, they're going to take over, man. They're going to enslave us all, and we won't even know what happened. They're plotting and scheming. You know, you ever sometimes you pet a cat, it gives you one dirty look. You ever do that sometimes? You rub its head or whatever, and it gives you one dirty look, and you're like, hey, I'm just giving you, I'm telling you, man, cats, they're the ones to watch out for. You saying, go aim. I'm just saying, but if you're sitting down to pee and then you pee like a rocket, you're just, I'm saying the propel might flow the way through. And that's what I meant, you know, the propulsion from sitting down and it coming out and then or I don't know. There's some science behind it, I'm sure. Yeah, and that's the thing, people feed you. That's what I mean, people feed you. So it's like, I don't know, man. If I could do it, I feel like I could do it for a day. You know, get free food, people like clean up after you. I could do it for a day, I think. I don't lamppost on bushes. Well, you know, you gotta be classy about it. Alright, so if y'all ready on the play, so yeah, 3, 2, 1 play. we should be at approximately 40 something, not 42, 43 minutes in. It's a bit hard to tell on Netflix how far in, but around like 42, 43 minutes into it. If it's not exactly on yours, it's fine, but as long as it's close, it's all good. But yeah, on play. So 3, 2, 1, and play. Oh, dog, I'll piss on your shoes. Oh man, I have to get some piss-proof shoes then, I guess. Wellingtons or something. Now I'll get some Wellington boots. I think they're piss proof. Then throw them out afterwards. Alone in a car park. Oh my days! How many movies have done this? Alone in a car park. You answered. You aren't. Oh my days! You hear that voice, you run. You don't answer, you run. Run! Don't ask. Sounds like you want to piss off. I'm just preparing, you know. I'm just saying. Sometimes you could. Ooh. Sometimes you just gotta prepare for the inevitable instead of trying to fight it, you know. I'm just preparing. If it's gonna happen, I may as well be prepared for it. Get some Wellington boots. They might just come in handy anyway, to be fair. I live in London. People piss on your shoes anyway. That's a normal thing around here. Mesmerized. How come he's talking to her though? Like, he didn't talk to the other ones, he just killed them. That's what I need to understand, I think, like, because he turned up and just killed the other ones when they did the Candyman, but he didn't kill her right away. Now he's trying to talk about come with me and oh. Oh, the hell. What did he do? Oh, oh. Don't pick up the... Okay. Oh. Yeah, that don't look good. That don't look good. That don't look good at all. Imagine the police coming in, you got a butcher knife holding over somebody. How are you gonna explain that? I need to have a good aim. I'm in control of the rocket. You just need to be a good pilot, really. Get ready for that GeForce. You might need to look away, fellas. Be a gentleman. Don't watch our undress. All covered in blood. Imagine having to do that for a job, though. But can you get a job where, like, in the police, where you just like tell women to undress, though? Like, I mean, can like dudes get that job? I mean, like, just as asking, you know, for a friend. When you get to like stand in front of women and be like, "Yo, take your bra off." Splatter and everything could have. Yeah, indeed. That's true. That's true. You learned it from Dexter. Well, I learned it from Dexter. What? I say rocket, it's actually a missile. That was nasty, man. So Candyman killed the dog. I guess he must have taken the baby, possibly even killed the baby, and then made it look like she did it. But like, I don't know, I feel like there's more to it than that. Didn't I take attack though? She did herself. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. We see it in self-defense, but I'm just saying, like, if you're the police and you come in and she's like this, it don't look good. It was self-defense. The dog's dead, the baby's missing, and you're over her like this. And she's already got a cut in her arm as well, and you're over her like this. I'm just saying, we know what happened. This might be hard to explain. It just might be a little bit difficult to explain to the cops. And the baby's alive. Keep your head down. Yeah, that's what she should have done. Well, they turn it off before they mention the name. Just saying. Just saying. Well, I mean, wouldn't it cross your mind? I've got some thoughts, but I don't want to say anything. Not just yet. But I don't know. Alright, I know some of you guys have seen this before, so don't spoil it for me. But what I'm gonna say is, I feel like Candyman and her are the same, or like he's possessed her in some way. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, don't let me know if I'm right. I don't want to know if I'm right. I don't want to know if I'm right. You gotta get through this. You gotta get through this. But yeah, I think there's definitely some something more to this than meets the eye. Transformers, more than meets the eye. My lips are sealed. Good. But ooh. Does that mean that I'm right? Does that mean that I'm wrong? Ooh. Alright, we'll see. We got about, I guess we got about 50 something, about 40 minutes left, so we'll see. We'll find out soon enough. Something's going on, that's for sure. Something is amiss. Something ain't quite right. But what? What? There's a bar for that buckles though. I don't know actually. I guess technically I haven't had like a bath like that for a long time, so that's all. I guess I want to know. Oh, sun in the picture. Polar bears, they don't have bubbles. Polar bears, I mean, they just, ooh. Yeah, polar bears, I mean, they just have it's cold water though, so. Cold water and snow, ice. That's their whole life. I should have one of those baths. Get all that there. Was it the salts that you have to put in it? Like the scented salts? I don't even know what they're called, but I see like, was it on Friends? Where you put like the bath salts and the bubbles and They're supposed to be all relaxed and stuff. Maybe I need to do that. I pamper myself one of these days. Oof. Oof. Raw. You ain't going back going to sleep in that. Oof. Why would you go back in the house?
Allow me to take you or he will die in your place.
I don't understand why he just didn't kill it to begin with, though. But I don't know. I feel like there's. There's gonna be something special about her. The reason why he didn't kill her right away. I use lush bath bombs.
Like you trying to get stuck in it. In the air.
Oh, again.
Like you trying to get stuck in the air.
Whose blood is it that time, though?
I want you to jump. Like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care. Shorty beating her face in the mirror. Up in the air. I want you to jump. Like you trying to get stuck in the air. If you feeling so lit and don't care. Shorty beating her face in the mirror. Up in the air. I want you to jump.
Bernadette's about to meet her Bernadette. But she didn't say Candyman 5 times. So he can't kill her, right? Well, I mean, he can, but I guess... Oh.
Like you trying to get stuck in it.
It's her bloody cutter. Okay.
In the air.
Oh. Wake up in cuffs. Yeah, explain this one. Probably should have handcuffed her to the bed itself. Oh.
Take it outside.
Yeah. Pretty sure police don't let you do that though when you got somebody in custody. Trying to get her to become the new Candyman, the Candy Woman. Might want a better brochure though, just saying. Just saying.
It's always annoyed me. That would be so easy to prove. She didn't kill the amount of blood on the knife compared to her injuries.
This was 1992 though. Would they have known that back then? I mean, I'm not sure what the forensic science was like in 1992. But is that something they would have known back then? Or is that like... I guess they would have known actually, because it's not like... And also, there's things like the blood on a knife would be different to the blood on her, right? Plus, it's clear that she's been cut, angle and all that kind of stuff, and I don't know. Maybe they didn't know that in 1992. Oh, this guy. This guy, man. Dead man trying to get his rocks off. Now we know he hasn't killed her. He's trying to knock boots with her. That's why he killed her. Man's trying to get freaky. Trying to get all up in that. Trying to get a piece of that pie. That's why he killed her, yeah. Wants a piece of that poontang pie. This film was ahead of its time, though. That I feel I can see, though, definitely. Like, it just seems like there's layers to this. Even on the first watch, you just feel like there's like layers to where it goes and multiple meanings and all that kind of stuff. Oh, take care of the baby, we're good. What's that supposed to mean? He fancied the husband? Does the orderly fancy her husband? Well, I mean, we know they're not, but I'm just saying, it don't look too good. Does she even know though? What happened in her apartment? Okay, so this guy is a bit... He seems to know there's something going on. Maybe he thinks she's just crazy. All the drugs they have doped her up with, the memory will be fuzzy. Oh, indeed. Will he say? For fluorapans or for fluors, whatever drugs you're saying that, yeah, her memory's gonna be hazy and won't remember much, so yeah. Oh, okay. How's she gonna prove it? That's 4 times. But is he gonna come? Oh shit! Bruh. I don't think that's what she meant. Oh, she's special. That we. I was gonna take her dress, just strip the woman and take her outfit, and of course it fits, you know. I mean, I know what she looks like though, right? They're just running around looking for... Okay. It's 1992, I guess, so... Gotta allow it, man. Gotta allow it. Who's this girl? She's ran to some stranger's house. Oh, that was the... That was the student. So of course he was tapping her. What's he gonna do? Have this girl move into his house and paint the house while his wife's in the hospital? Really? Is that his plan? What's she crying for? You were banging a married man. Don't cry now. You know what you were doing. Banging a married man while his wife's in a hospital and moving in, painting the whole house. Look, come on, man, don't cry now. Y'all got caught. He used to work for real. If I remember correctly, he played kind of an arsehole in 24 as well, actually. Actually, no, he didn't. Well, maybe he did a little bit in the beginning, but he kind of redeemed himself later on. Man. He's lying to his wife, cheating on her, and not only is it as if that's not bad enough, while she's in hospital and he's getting his mistress to paint the house, move all different furniture in. Like, how was that gonna work? And just gave up on her. Literally figured, she's not coming out, and just give up on her. His desire though. I'm just saying though. Yeah, don't shine lights in your eyes, lady. It's not a good idea. She has Candyman. Yeah, I guess he's kind of sweet still with his the way he's pursuing her. Sweet like chocolate, boy. Sweet like chocolate. Oh. Does she want that dark chocolate though? That's the thing. That's what it's gonna come down to. Sweet like chocolate. Oh. It's not every day you find a man that will kill for you. Oh, that's a good point, actually. That's a good point. You know, I mean, you hope he doesn't have to, right? But I guess it's good to know that he would. And he clearly did, even though she didn't want him to. Like, he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. He really wants that poontang. What does he sleep? The immortal Candyman sleeps. Can't get mine to get off his PlayStation. I guess he kills it in Call of Duty for you, right? Protects the house from the insurgent groups. It's a bit weird that he sleeps, though. I feel like it's a bit weird that this guy who's supposed to be this immortal serial killer sleeps. Like, why would he sleep?
We had a deal.
Surrender to me now, and he shall be unharmed.
I'm not sure he should use that to finger her. I'm just saying that might not be the way to do it. Might want to use the other hand. You know what I mean? You might want to use the other hand. You know, I think I heard somewhere that they've really put bees in Tony Todd's mouth. I can't remember where I heard that, or maybe I'm thinking of something else. But I feel like I heard somewhere that they actually put bees in Tony Todd's mouth. Like, I might have to double check after the movie. I don't know. Kind of questioning my whole relationship. Candyman is out there killing for his woman, and I got told off for making him die in the game. It's levels, man. I guess levels to this. Candyman's just a different beast, a whole different breed. Like literally, like he's from a different time. He's literally from a different time. Things were different back in was it 1890? You know, Men just aren't like that anymore. Like it's a whole. Yeah. It was always you, Helen. Okay. Okay. What was always her? Was she the chosen one or something? What's going on? Oh, she's the reincarnation. Oh. I see now. I get it now. Yeah, the story that guy was telling about the lady that the one that he was had to paint, that he fell in love with. He said the baby would be fine. He actually put it on top of a scrap pile, though. That don't sound fine to me. Oh, well, that's Jake. Jake sleeps in that? I don't know, Jake. Shame, I'm sorry, kid. Oh no, Jake sleeps across from that. The babies, he put the baby in there. Yeah, I don't look a safe place to put a baby. So, oh, it's gonna be unharmed. Do they know the kids inside there though? Yeah, they said that they burnt. He was stung to death by the bees, and they burnt. Okay, so it's just. So that's the, yeah, was it Anne-Marie? Does she know her kids inside there? Hey, stuntman right there. The hair burnt clean off. If no one can see him but Helen, how can he burn? I missed something a bit far. I don't know. I feel like there's a I don't know if there's something missing. Maybe I missed something, but I feel like it's probably something to the fact that he was burned to life before, and that's why he can burn still, even though people can't see him. Oh wait, he did say something about him already being dead, didn't he? Man turns up to a funeral of his mistress, though. Yeah, disrespectful. To pay their last respects. Came to give it a hook. Alright. It's kind of an odd thing to carry, but hey. Realize the messed up with the right woman to go with the wrong woman. And she might wanna just say that shirt is a little bit. Hey, I'm not here to judge. So you left home cooked meals for microwave dinners. That's what you did. He's realizing it now. It's that 80-20. He left the 80 and got 20.
In the air, I want you to jump. Like you trying to get stuck in it.
Just to look. Yo, Harry Bexels. Big up for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it, man.
Like you trying to get stuck in the air.
You need help making salad. Oh, is that the new Candyman? Oof. Brought it on yourself, Comfort Serpy, man. Yo, BW06, big up for coming through. It's Boldski. Puddle Flang 13, yo, appreciate it, man. Appreciate you coming. Ooh. Oh. I mean, it's a bit much, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying. How's life? Life's going alright, man. Life's going alright. Just watched Candyman for movie night. Candyman 1992. First time I've seen it. And you know what? There was a lot in there. There was a lot in there. Like, I feel this movie has some depth to it. I'm not saying that I understand all the depth. I'm sure there's things that I missed. But even still, I feel there's a lot of depth to this movie. A lot of things like, you know, metaphors and stuff like that. You know, and certainly this guy, what's his name? The husband guy, I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, he weren't too much of a nice guy. That much was clear. Realized he messed up. Realized he screwed up big. Screwed up all the way big. Sam, how do you cook it? Shed and tears, well, indeed. You don't cook salad. You prepare salad. You know? And yeah, you really don't need help preparing a salad. Like, it's literally just like, what, lettuce, tomatoes, or whatever vegetables you want to put. It's not a hard thing to prepare a salad. Like, you don't need help preparing a salad. Like, the fact that this woman needed help preparing a salad, I'm just saying. You left a home cooked meal for microwave dinners. It's that 80-20 rule, man. He left the 80 for 20, and when by the time he realized that all he's left with is 20, it was too late. Veggie delights. Well, I guess technically, suppose. You know, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty decent flick. I think I mean, this is 1992, so I imagine this is probably this is probably where some of the things that we now call horror tropes were coming from. This and maybe, you know, films of this era. I mean, I would say that some of the acting seemed a bit off in terms of like how the lines were delivered and things like that, but you know, nothing too major, nothing that takes you too much out of the movie. Overall, it was a pretty solid performance, I think, from everybody. Story-wise, it made sense. I liked that they had these kind of bits throughout that, you know, let you know what's going on without giving everything away. You know, so like the whole thing about being burnt and, you know, falling in love, like, it's you get that part of the story, but then you still kind of like, oh, by the time we get to the end, it's like connect the dots. It was always her. She's the reincarnation, or at least he sees her as the reincarnation of the woman that he loved, and that's why he didn't kill her right away, because he's trying to get her to join him. So it's like, okay, I get it now. That makes sense. So yeah, it was pretty solid. You know, it's pretty solid. You know, and then at the end when the guy, the husband, was like, Helen, 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 and realizing that he messed up, and he ended up saying her name 5 times in the mirror. And how the college student's gonna look like she killed him. You know, she was holding the, well, the knife wasn't bloody, I suppose, but even still, it's not gonna look good on her part, one way or the other. Same thing what Helen was going through, just didn't look good for her. But yeah, yeah, it's pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. Candyman, and now Candywoman. It's a pretty solid flick, man. Pretty solid flick. What y'all think of it, for those who've seen it and those who haven't seen it? Based on books, horror film, ominous, scary, suspenseful. Virginia Madsen. So, oh yeah, that's what I wanted to look up actually, because I think, did they put bees in Tony Todd's mouth? I'm sure I saw something like that somewhere. Did they put real bees in Tony Todd's mouth? Let's see what I can find. I negotiated a bonus of $1,000 for every sting during the bee scene. That sequence was achieved by placing actual bees inside Todd's mouth with a dental dam in place to keep the critters from making their way down his throat. The bees used in the film were actually specifically bred to appear on the big screen. Oh, okay, so yeah, they were real bees. I mean, I guess they did things to make it safer, but still, they put real bees in his mouth, and he negotiated $1,000 for every sting during that scene. So it means if he didn't get stung, I guess he didn't get $1,000 per sting. He just got his regular pay. I feel like at that point you want to negotiate $1,000 per bee, not $1,000 per sting, because not all bees are going to sting you. You know what I mean? Some you might not get stung at all. But if you say $1,000 per bee you put in my mouth, and there's got to be at least, I don't know how many, at least I don't know, like 50, 100, I don't know how many bees, but there's a lot of bees in there. So on top of your regular pay, you want to get $1,000 per bee, not $1,000 per sting. Because if he didn't get stung, then it would have been like, okay, just your regular pay. I don't know. Should negotiate a bit different, I think, but hey. What can we give him because of the time? But for me, it's a classic and ahead of. Oh yeah, definitely ahead of its time for what they were doing. You know, I feel like what was I trying to say actually? If I can remember what I was trying to say. But yeah. I mean, this would have been. So yeah, this was the early 90s. So this would have been like around about the time of. I don't know. Let's see what would have been around about that time. 90s horror movies. Let's see here. I guess Interviewing a Vampire was around that sort of time, or a little bit later, but still. What else? Sleeper, that was much later. Arachnophobia, what was Arachnophobia? 1990, so Arachnophobia was around that time. It, okay, another one around that time. What else? Dracula, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Tremors, well, yeah. Buffy was around that time. Oh, Silence of the Lambs as well. So yeah, there's quite a few classics actually around about that sort of time. But yeah, somehow one managed to miss Candyman. Pet Sematary 2 was around that time as well. Go into more of the story and getting into, but the film actually sucks. That's a shame. That's a shame. Candyman 2. How many Candyman films are there? I think there's like 3 or 4, aren't they? Just checking on the movie database for Candyman movies. There we go, connections is what I want. Okay, so there's 3 Candyman movies. Candyman Farewell to Flesh 1995, and then Candyman Day of the Dead 1999, but that one went straight to video. And then there's a new Candyman, I guess, coming out for 2021 or whenever it gets released in the end. Say it. Oh wait, actually, it's not been directed by Jordan Peele, the new one. It's been directed by Nia DaCosta, but it's written by Jordan Peele. Or at least co-written by Jordan Peele. So he is involved, at least. But I thought he was directing it, but he's not.
Thank God that the brothers on the rise now. Endless celebrations all in my house. Levitating now, I'm super duper.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. A spiritual sequel to the horror film Candyman that returns to a now gentrified Chicago. Oh, okay, so it's not quite a okay, like I was saying before, it's more of a... Okay, so here's what's interesting about this. Vanessa Williams, who played Anne-Marie in the movie, is reprising her role as Anne-Marie in the new Candyman. A gentleman called Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is playing Anthony McCoy. He's playing a son. So I guess it's set as a kind of a sequel, but I guess what he's grown up now and that sort of thing. But it looks like Yahya Abdul-Mateen is the main star because he's a top billed person. So I'm guessing he's the new Candyman. That's what it looks like anyway, is the sort of son grows up to be the new Candyman. That's interesting. It doesn't actually say who's Candyman, it just has their real names. But yeah, like... As far as I can tell, Vanessa Williams is from the original movie, is the only one from the original movie that's going to be in the new film. And she's playing the same character. So Candyman, what, 30 years later? Would that be right? About 30 years, yeah, about 30 years later. So the son would be, yeah, about 30 years old, or give or take, around about that kind of age, 30 something. Interesting. Interesting, alright. Must have been Era of Descent. Must have been Era of... Oh, sorry, I read it wrong. Era of Decent Storytelling Horror Movies. Yeah, it's quite a few classics. I mean, Silence of the Lambs, I remember watching that back then. That was definitely a hardcore classic. For real, for real. Yeah. Had that finger in his mouth, innit? And yeah, no, we managed to get through the stream without too many, well, I don't think we had any issues. So I think we did alright with this one. We did alright with this stream. Cool, cool, cool. No crashes. So yeah, we managed to do okay. Vanessa Williams. I'm sure I've seen her in something before though. Like, oh, the name just sounds familiar. Like I'm sure I've seen her in something, but I don't know what. I'm just gonna look for her list. Nothing springs up, but I guess there's a few things I've seen, but I'm not sure that I recognize her from those ones. But hey. This is just one of those names. I was using the Cosby Show actually as Cheryl and Jade. Maybe that's why I recognize the name. But yeah, it looks like, and I'm not saying he is, but it looks like her son Anthony grows up to be the new Candyman. But I guess we have to wait till the film comes out to find out for sure. But yeah, a spiritual sequel. So it's 30 years later in Chicago. What was that kid? Jake. Is he in this? I'm gonna see if there's anybody credited as being Jake. Doesn't say. I don't see the name Jake coming up. No, Jake's not listed here, so nobody's playing Jake in this movie. So I guess he's not in it. It's just Anne-Marie McCoy and her son Anthony McCoy. All right, interesting. Interesting indeed. The Candyman. Oh, the Candyman can. The Candyman can, cause he makes us ill, whatever makes the world taste good. Yeah, that's out. It doesn't say when, but it just says 2021. It doesn't say when in 2021. Oh wait, maybe we got some dates. August 27th in the UK. It's due out. Oh, that's soon then. It's actually due out real soon. Like at the end of this month, what, in a few weeks? 1, 2, 3, about 4 weeks from now, just about. A little less than 4 weeks. Unless, well. Might have to pay the cinema a visit. Just might. I ain't saying I will. I'm just saying I might. I might. Something to look forward when they do finally bring it out. Yeah, apparently it's coming out real soon as well. Damn. But yeah, man, that was a cool film, man. That was a cool film. I might have to check out Candyman 2. Do they have Candyman 2 on Netflix? Let's see. No, they don't. They don't. They do not have Candyman 2 on Netflix. But apparently it's not that good anyway, so oh well. Oh well. No biggie. And I guess I don't have to see Candyman 2 to understand the new Candyman, since it's more of a sequel to the first Candyman rather than a continuation of Candyman 2 and 3. So it seems. But Amazon Prime have it, but not as part of the list. You have to rent it. I don't want to rent it. Or buy it for that matter. It's not too expensive though, to be fair. It's only like $3.99. But still, I don't want to buy it. They could put it as part of their service and I might watch it, but if not, then can't. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, cool film, man. Cool film. So the plan for next week, next Monday, is either or. For the reaction night is either or, which means, I don't know if you know, but there's these things you can do where you have to pick. They give you two choices. You have to pick one or the other, and they come up with some really interesting options. So that's the plan for next week, either or. And then the week after that, it's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory for movie night, also on Netflix. You guys have probably seen it before. I've seen it before. But even still, that's a great movie. And we just watched Candyman. So let's watch another Candyman. Watch one Candyman. So we should watch another Candyman. The original Candyman. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971 with Gene Wilder. Great film. If you've not seen it, maybe it's a treat. It's on Netflix. So yeah, that's for the week after next. And then of course we do our regular live streams in the meantime. Play some video games. Play some... maybe do some vlogs if we can fit them in as well. I made my oldest watch it recently for the first time. Also, she liked it but wasn't impressed because it was older. I mean, I guess if you're gonna compare, like, I don't know, like all the special effects or whatever, I mean, sure. But even still, I think for its time, a lot of the effects hold up pretty well. Like the floating scene, I feel like that held up pretty well. Literally held up pretty well. I was to say that it still looks good now. When he goes backwards out the window, I thought that scene still looked pretty good. I mean, they put real bees in a dude's mouth. You can't really beat better than real when it comes to effects. I'm just saying. I think it still holds up pretty well. But okay, maybe some stuff, you know, is better by today's standards, maybe. But even still, a classic is a classic, and a good movie is a good movie regardless. By the way, it's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I'm just saying, on Netflix they also have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. We're not doing that one. We're not doing that one. It's Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory from 1971, not Charlie and the Chocolate Factory from whenever that was made. We're not doing that. We do not do that here. We do not do that here. Yeah, man. That was fun. That was fun. Big up for everybody coming through. Big up to you. Argue storytelling isn't as good in today's standards. I would say that, I mean, there's definitely some modern films I think could do really good with the story and that whole thing and the plots. But yeah, I think I'd agree that on average, you probably, yeah, I think it's fair to say on average you probably did have better storytelling in older movies. I guess partly because you kind of had to, right? You know, back in the days where you know you couldn't impress people with your amazing special effects, you kind of had to have stories that drew people in and, you know, held people and, you know, had intricate plots that, you know, got really in depth and gave people a lot to think about. You kind of had to. Not to say that you don't have to now, but I just feel like you could impress people with a lot more than just story now. So back then it's like, well, you had to have a good story, otherwise, you know what I mean, you're not going to really hold people with much else. Nowadays you can impress people with these amazing graphics, and the story is still important, of course, to make a, don't get me wrong, you still need a story to make a great movie, but yeah, I feel like, I mean, what did we just look at? Like Silence of the Lambs, which is just a classic. What else was there? Is it 90s horror movies? Trying to refresh my memory a little bit. What else was we looking at? Ring, that was a Korean film. I can't remember if it's Korean or Japanese. My bad, I'm sorry. But I've seen it actually. I think it's Korean. Pretty sure The Ring is Korean. But anyway, great film. Arachnophobia, if you remember that. Interview with a Vampire. You know what I mean? Like, they are stories that you remember. It. You know what I mean? Like, I think you had to have like something that wasn't just on the surface. It had to go a little bit deep. It had to be something that really pulled you in and held onto you and just like made you kind of feel like, you know what, I've got to sit through this. Especially some of these movies went quite long. Like Interview with a Vampire is quite a long film, I think. It's like Interview with a Vampire, does it say here? It was like 2 hours of 3. Okay, maybe not as long as I remember as I thought, but still 2 hours and 3 minutes. So it's a lengthy film. And you got stuff like It, which is like a mini series. That was bloody ages, like 3 hours and 12 in total. So yeah, you really had to kind of like make sure you had something to get people to keep watching. And more often than not, that would be just down to strong storytelling and having a good, strong plot. Storytelling horror movies, I mean, that's where you get a good story and horror in one movie. They focus on one. Okay, I see what you mean. I sees ya. I like some of those like Peter Jackson movies that he used to do, like what was it called, Brain Dead and that kind of thing. That's just like super gory movies that he used to make. That was Brain Dead, and there was another one that he did around about that time. Let's see if I can find it. But yeah, Peter Jackson, the man who did the Lord of the Rings movies. Before he did Lord of the Rings, Dead Alive, that's it, yeah, Dead Alive. But he did these movies that were just like these super gory. Actually, no, Brain. Oh wait, what was that? Oh wait, no, Brain Dead is another name for Dead or Alive. No, okay. Dead Alive is another name for Brain Dead. Okay, so that's the same movie. But there was another one that he did around about that time as well. So I can find it. But he did these like really gory, really cheaply made horror movies. Brain Dead, Bad Taste. That's it, Bad Taste. So yeah, it was Bad Taste, and then there's Brain Dead that came out a few years later. But yeah, those kind of like real gory movies. That yeah, I like those. Super cheesy. As far as the story goes, I mean, it's okay. It's not like, I guess it's not brilliant, but it's okay. It's possible. It does what it needs to do, right? But yeah, it's so gory, and that's really why you watch it, just to have that super cheesy, over the top gore, and it does that really well. Both of them do that really well. So if you're not seeing those ones to check out: Brain Dead and Bad Taste. I do enjoy a good slasher though. There's not much story, just a good old-fashioned killing. Yeah, just killing for killing's sake. Slash, blood, gore, guts. Some movies do it real well. Like another film, actually, what's it called? Where's it gone? I have it, but it might not be. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This movie. The Story of Ricky O. This movie is way over the top, gory as F. It is madness how gory this film is. Like on the same kind of vein as like Brain Dead and Bad Taste that I was just talking about. It's kind of like that, but it's super over the top gory. Like, let me see if I can find a clip actually, just to give you an idea of the madness that goes on in that movie. Let me see if I can find a clip. I won't show it all because it might, you know, blocks and all that kind of stuff. But let me just see if I can find just a little something. Just so you know, when I say over the top gore, I am not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. It is not any kind of jest. So I'm gonna find that bit. Can't wait for Terrifier 2. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Here we go. Alright, let me show you this real quick. Let me show you this real quick. I'm gonna come over to this screen. So, oh wait, let me take this off actually, because you ain't gonna see nothing. Alright. So when I say, I'm gonna show you just a little bit of this movie. Just a little bit. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about when I say this movie is over the top gory.
Oscar, don't do this to yourself. We'll die together. All right, you got a lot of guts, Oscar.
This dude cut his own stomach open, pulls out his intestines, and tries to strangle the other guy with it. That's pretty much the whole film. So yeah, look that film up. Ricky O, the story of Ricky. I think you'd enjoy that one. Oh, the clown makes me feel things much like you did in the purple dressing gown. Art the Clown. Who's Art the Clown? Let me see here. Art the Clown. Oh, is that from the Terrifier? Okay, okay, okay. I see, I see, I see. I see. Okay, so that dressing gown gave you Art the Clown vibes. Alright. Well, wasn't what I was going for, but alright, I guess I could see the resemblance. That's messed up. Oh, you definitely gotta watch that. And yes, it is messed up indeed. But it's good messed up. It's a good messed up. But yeah, man. Ricky O, the story of Ricky. It's based on a manga, and they made it into a movie. Let's see. I don't think it's on Netflix, though. I don't know where you might see it. That's the thing, because I got it on Blu-ray. And even then, getting it on Blu-ray was, I don't remember that being particularly easy, because I think it got like a limited release in the UK. That's when I got it, and I got it ages ago. But okay, so yeah, it's not on Netflix. Let's see if Amazon have it. Ricky O. Nah, not on Amazon. Well, not on Prime Video anyway. They might have it on like DVD or Blu-ray or something, but yeah, they got it on DVD and Blu-ray for like 11, well, £12 really. But don't get me wrong, I'd happily spend £12 on that movie. In fact, I probably spent more than £12 on that movie when I bought it. I don't know if I could full on advise other people to spend £12 on that movie though, because as much as I like it, I don't know if other people think it's worth the £12. I think it's worth. I mean, I think I paid like £16 or £17 for it when I got it, and I definitely think it's worth that. But I'm just saying, if I'm being honest, I'm not sure other people think it's worth £12. So that might be one of those ones that you might want to wait till you can get it cheaper, which, to be honest, you might be waiting a long time, because I reckon it's one of these movies that generally don't go down in price, certainly not too often, because I bought that ages ago for maybe 16 or £15, 15, 16, round about there, and if all this time later it's only dropped down to 12, then yeah, you might be waiting a while before it's like £5 or less, you know what I mean? So I don't know, man, I don't know, but if you do decide to spend the money on it, personally, I would say it's worth it. I can't promise you would think it's worth it. It really depends what kind of movies you're into. But, you know, if you like super gory, over the top movies, then maybe, just maybe, you might think it's worth it too. So, yeah. Let's not mess up this deep affection. When I tell you that movie gets crazy, It is crazy. And you know what, that bit that I showed you, I'm not even sure that's one of the craziest bits in there. I mean, it's probably, I'll say it's up there with the craziest things in that movie. I'm not sure if I say it's the craziest thing in the movie though. You know, I'd have to like maybe give it some thought. But I'll say it's definitely up there with some of the craziest things in that movie. But is it the craziest thing? There's some pretty crazy things in that movie. I'm just gonna They don't trip because yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. They pretty much, especially as like they're not really common, these types of movies. Like it's not like, I don't know, like Ghostbusters or something. Ghostbusters is a classic, but it's a pretty common movie. So Ghostbusters you could probably get on DVD for pretty cheap at this point. Let me say actually before I say too much. I might be saying that and then find out Ghostbusters goes for like 20 quid by now. In fact, here we go. Yeah, the Ghostbusters is like just under £3. So yeah, it's a classic movie, but because it's a pretty common movie, it doesn't really have that kind of collector's value. Whereas something like Ricky O, you know, kind of has that sort of value to it because it's not so common. At least not in these parts of the world. Maybe in other parts of the world it's super popular, but over here it's kind of one of these things that there's people who are into it, but not necessarily enough to be mainstream. But the same, so I feel like they kind of know their audience, and that $11.99 is probably going to be like that for a while, for a good while, I'd imagine. Man, guy's stomach, Paul his intestines out. Oh, I died with him. I would call that romantic. And they called it puppy love. Well, I guess intestines love, really. So here's something interesting that I just spotted on Amazon. And I don't know, Amazon are kind of weird with their pricing sometimes. But Ghostbusters, the original Ghostbusters 1, the first Ghostbusters movie back, you know, from... Wait a minute. Oh yeah, original. Oh, so yeah, okay, yeah. Cool. Yeah, so original Ghostbusters, back for the 1985. You can buy that on its own, for £2.96 on DVD, right? Or you can buy, £2.96. Or from the same place, Amazon, you can buy Ghostbusters 1 and 2 together as a set for £2.73. I'm just saying, somebody don't really think these prices through. Yo, what up, Celeste? What, Celeste? How you doing? Man, not ma'am. It's ma'am. Well, what's going on? We just watched Candyman for movie night. That's what's going on. We've just been talking about Candyman and some other horror movies. And do you have a favorite horror movie, Celeste? Or do you ever get a chance to catch the streams? Well, I'm glad you got a chance to catch a little bit of this one, so I appreciate you coming through, Celeste Orchid. If y'all don't know about Celeste Orchid, make sure you check out Celeste Orchid. She's on Twitch, she's on YouTube, does cosplay, does streams, plays League of Legends, and some other games as well. Does a lot of cosplay tutorials, and also a wedding dress tutorial, I saw as well. I haven't watched that video yet, but I did see you got a wedding dress tutorial about how you made your dream wedding dress. So anybody looking to find out how Celeste made her dream wedding dress, now check that out, man. Check that out. Candyman, no way, is that the newer one? Oh no, the older Candyman, the 1992 Candyman. The new one, apparently the new was out real soon. Actually, I didn't know that. I didn't realize it was out that soon. But apparently we just found out today that it's out. It's coming out in the UK and on the 27th of August. So it's currently due out in about 4 weeks. But yeah, it was an old school Candyman from 1992 that we just watched on Netflix. Yeah, first time that I watched it. Some of the guys in the chat seen it before, but I have not. I watched it for the first time and I enjoyed watching it. It was a really cool movie. Definitely had some really cool moments in there, some cool concepts and some depth to it as well that one might need to give some thought to. think it's the new It. It's actually super creepy, and I love the acting. Good runner-up it is the... Oh, I've seen the Babadook. Yeah, I've seen the Babadook. That's I've got it on DVD somewhere. It's buried at the back, but yeah. I bought a few films on Amazon. I bought Funny Games not long ago. Funny Games, is that a movie? I do love some paranormal, like The Conjuring. Okay, I haven't seen The Conjuring, but yeah, I've seen the Babadook. Babadook I saw a while back, and yeah, guys, if you like horror movies, when I say the Babadook is one of the most cleverest horror movies I've seen of recent years. I think it came out in like 20. I could just look it up. I've got it here. 2014 it came out. So I'll say in recent years, that is one of the best horror movies I've seen. It's clever, it's innovative, at least for me, anyway. But really, really good movie. So yeah, Babadook 2014, excellent film. Let's see, was it Funny Games? Funny. Okay, Naomi Watts movie. Oh, Tim Roth is in this movie as well. Okay. Two psychopathic young men take a family hostage in their cabin. So it's a romance movie then. Okay. Not keen on the ending for the Babadook. How did the Babadook end? I don't remember, you know. Wait. No, I think I do. I won't say it though, because I won't spoil it. But I think I do remember how it ends. It was something to do with no, I think I've forgotten actually. I'm gonna have to look up again. But the rest is good. Yeah, yes. I think definitely better than Hereditary. Okay, I've not seen Hereditary, but people tell me that's a really good movie actually. So I still need to get around to watching that. I think it was on Netflix actually. Hereditary. Yeah, it's on Netflix. So yeah, I need to get around to watching it. There's a bunch of movies I need to get around to watching actually, to be honest with you. There are a lot of movies I need to get around to watching. I'm so behind on a lot of movies. It's hard to get time to watch movies, you know what I mean? But I've got a little bit of time over the next maybe 2-3 weeks or so, so might use some of that to watch some of these movies that we're missing out on. Did you watch that one? A lot of people say it's so great. Let's see, hated that movie. It dragged on forever. Well, a lot of people tell me it's great, or have told me it's great, but I guess doesn't get a Celeste seal of approval. Yeah, Funny Games is a horror. Home invasion. Okay. Home invasion. We're gonna take over your house. Naomi Watts, I'm sure I've seen her in other things. I'm sure. Wasn't she in like the remake of The Ring? Oh, she's in Birdman. Okay, that's what I think I've seen her. Yeah. Birdman. That's a good movie. Not a horror movie, but it's a good movie. I mean, lockdown ending and such, it's a bit hard to watch movies now. The thing is, during lockdown, I pretty much worked throughout, so I didn't really get the whole, furlough or stay-at-home thing myself. So I pretty much worked throughout for the most part. But I'm at a point now where some of my licenses and things and certificates and stuff are expired, and I'm in the process of getting them renewed, and in the time they get renewed, there's like a few weeks period. So while everybody's kind of going back to work, this is a time where I'm off work. That's how it worked out for me. I pretty much worked when nobody was working, and now I'm not working when everybody's going back to work. That's how it works. That's how it is for me. So hey, it is what it is. But how's lockdown going in Denmark though? Are you guys are you guys coming out of it now, or are you like, have they given you guys a date where restrictions are being eased and lifted? Or are you still because we had our Freedom Day on the the 21st of July. So it was a few weeks ago. It was the last we had like over the period of time over the last like 3 or 4 months. Maybe about 4 or 5 months actually. Or the last few months anyway, where they've been lifting certain restrictions bit by bit, and every 4 or 5 weeks they'll lift a different restriction. And then the last one was supposed to be in June, but then that got delayed till July. So it just got lifted in July. So we are technically out of lockdown now. That being said, there are still businesses and places that have certain restrictions still in place. Like, you know, some places still ask you to wear a mask and, you know, things like that. But pretty much everywhere is open. The only exceptions, I think, is travel is still a little bit restricted. Well, more than a little bit, to be fair. But aside from that, as far as, like, say, UK businesses, everywhere is open. Some places still have their own rules in place, but as far as, say, government goes, they're not imposing anything about masks and anything like that themselves. But there are still guidelines that people are being asked to follow, just so we don't, you know, or just rush out and die. You know what I mean? But yeah, we are out of lockdown. We are officially out of lockdown as of the 21st of July. I would highly recommend Funny Games. Actually, I watched it years ago, but I always remembered it, so I bought it. Alright, sure then. Let's see if Netflix have it. Because I do like games, and I do like funny things. So, Funny Games should be right up my alley, really. Okay, it's not on Netflix. What about Amazon? Amazon? Funny Games. I wish it was all fun and games, but the price of the fame is high. But some can't pave the way. Some can't pave the way, still trapped here. And what you rapping about? Tell me what happened when you lost clown. Okay, I'm searching the wrong thing. My bad. No wonder I can't see it. I'm in the wrong thingy. Let me search that again. There's two films called Funny Games. One was released in 1988. And then there's one that I believe is the one that you're talking about, released in 2007. Yeah, that's with Naomi Watts and Tim Roth. I wish it was all fun and games, but the price of fame is high. Switch. Alright, I just added that to my watch later list on Amazon. It's a rent one though, so it's like I have to either rent it for $2.49 or buy it for $4.49. I might rent it. What's how I'm feeling? I might. I'm not saying I will, but I might. I like Naomi Watts though, and Tim Roth. Tim Roth's a good actor. I've seen him in quite a lot of stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna have to check that one out. Oh, but you know what? I think that might be a good place to start wrapping up. Oh man, it is just gone 10 minutes to 11. So yeah, I think that's a good place to start wrapping up. The 2007 is a remake. Oh, okay. It's a good remake. I wouldn't recommend it. If it wasn't, it's worth the price. Ooh. Should I watch the original first then? I guess the 1988 one is the original one. Should I watch that one first, or does it matter? I mean, it's a remake. I guess it technically shouldn't matter. But would I get more out? Well, I suppose you'd always get more out of something the more you see. But yeah. Oh, they're both directed by Michael Haneke. Haneke, if I'm saying that right. So I guess he remade his own movie by the looks of it. That's interesting. Not many directors do that. I mean, a few have, I know. But not many directors remake their own movies. So I guess that means that he either didn't make it the way he really wanted to make it the first time round, or maybe he just wanted to see what could be done in a modern version of it, you know. But yeah, also he did it in 1988 and then remade it in 2007. No, watched the original, so okay, fair enough, fair enough. Fair enough. But yeah, alright. Alright. Funny games. Ugh. Let's see how funny these games are. And am I going to be laughing? Or am I going to be crying? Or am I going to be doing both? I guess that remains to be seen. Tune in next week for exciting conclusion. Or whenever I get to watch it. May not be by next week. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, guys. It is almost 5 to 11. So yeah, I think we're gonna start wrapping up. But yeah, so the plan for next week is to do a reaction stream for either or, and then after that it's Willy Wonka for the movie night for the week after next. And in the meantime, you know, we're gonna dry stream on Wednesday, live stream on Fridays, do some games, play some video games, you know, just have some fun. Maybe do some vlog live streams if I can get them in as well. And yeah, just try and put some videos up on the channel as well. You know, I'm gonna try and do that, try and do more stuff. And of course, my other channels, my comedy channel, movie/video game review channel. Make sure you check those out. You know, man's trying to do these things to get me, fam. And you know, Insta, Twitter, all of that. You know, man's all over this place. So that's what it's doing. That's what we is doing. Bandit Haze everywhere. But that's gonna be it for now. So guys, to all the talkers and the stalkers, to the stayers and the strayers, I appreciate you and all that you do. Thank you for keeping me company. Thank you for keeping it lively. The village is strong because you make it strong. And we're only gonna get stronger. So until whenever, if ever, peace.